we lose another game that I say that we should have won. The Dolphins tried to give it away, and they did in the first quarter. Fumbles that they recovered. The bad snap. I think it was a bad snap. Tua had to get it out of the end zone. I really didn't see it. I looked away. When I looked back, it was going through the end zone. So I'm thinking, and I heard the announcer say it went over his head. So I'm figuring it was a bad snap. But the offense did enough. Hold on. It's unfortunately, I mean, watching the game, if I had to critique it, the offense did enough to win.
Yeah.
The defense couldn't hold them.
No.
And it's apparent, the Dolphins they don't have the defense. They don't have a championship caliber defense. That's all. I mean, the wide receivers.
Right.
And they signed Ramsey. And most teams face that, right?
Right.
You wish they had the money to sign everyone, but Wilkins is gone.
Right.
And then he got hurt for the season anyway, I think.
Van Ginkel was killing it.
Van Ginkel, they couldn't sign him. What are you going to do?
He's been phenomenal this year.
So the problem is, right?
Right.
The problem is they could have kept everyone another year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hello. They weren't under any, they signed these guys, a year early?
Yeah.
Tua's going to hold out.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys were still going on their
Final year. Yeah.
But then you risk the chance of losing.
Right.
But, you can't find everyone. They put out money into Tua.
Right.
Hill.
Right.
Waddle.
Right.
But had no money for defense.
Right.
I told my brother, I told him at the beginning of the year, they got all their money tied up in five. You need a more balanced team. I don't know what happened. They just hit a brick wall. They did some stupid plays that Arizona just blew up.
Right.
See, I hate when they go this way.
Yeah.
They go this way, right?
Right.
They try to run plays to the outside.
Yeah.
And the reason why teams do that,
Yeah.
you're trying to use your speed.
Right.
You're trying to use your freaking speed.
Right.
I like Mozart, but he don't look like the same guy that was running last year.
Right.
He don't look as fast as he did.
A-Chan looks great though.
A-Chan looks great.
Yeah,
The problem is with A-Chan is because of his slight size,
Yeah.
he can't take that pounding inside.
Right.
We saw him a couple times right after the runs. They had to help him up. He had to go take a break.
Yeah.
That big old lineman fell on his back
Yeah.
down near the goal line. You wish he was a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
You need him in space.
Right.
And you could see it, man. When the line opened up, he got through there, and he's slippery, but he just can't take the pounding. He's not a big dude. So it was the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was kind of like, I was like, when they didn't pick that up, man, and they had to punt or whatever back, I was like, uh-oh. Because the defense wasn't showing any signs to stop him. And then Baltimore loses to 1-6
Cleveland, yeah.
without Deshaun Watson.
I know.
They let Jameson Winston. I looked at the
Yeah,
box
I know.
score. I'm like, Jameson Winston's kicking their butt.
Right.
22-yard touchdown pass. 20. I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
and they're supposed to be.
No.
And they're supposed. No. And they're supposed to be one of the better teams.
Right. No.
You just never know, man.
Yeah.
That's why when it comes to betting, it is just when people bet on games,
Yeah.
nothing is a sure thing, man.
Right.
Nothing. Look at this Villanova. Who was it? Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
They almost beat freaking.
Texas.
They almost beat Texas.
And they beat
Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just never freaking know.
That's me.
Huh?
You beat me.
Yeah. It goes off after a little while. But no, but I was like, man. I got a lot of teams that are supposed to be the cream of the crop, but I don't know if they're any good.
Right.
I mean, freaking San Francisco, they don't look good. I know they're about to get McCaffrey back. You know? But, no, Tua did enough. The offense did enough.
You just couldn't.
Defense couldn't hold it.
No. How is Gio and
Good, they're out and
old
about.
lady?
They're out and about. I'm in charge of cooking dinner, so
Oh no.
I just put some stuff in the oven and I ran to get you. Because I didn't know they were leaving.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have told you 4:30. I would have waited till they got back.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to leave stuff in the oven cooking when I'm not home.
Oh,
But I said, screw it. Nothing's going to happen.
They blow us up. It's my fault, right, John?
If I go back in the house and I'm fired off through the dog legs.
So, well.
No.
Well, what the fuck?
Yeah. What do you think Tua's going to say? What do you do now? You're 2-6?
Turn into a tone check conversation.
No, is it 2-6?
I actually thought the tone was where it needed to be. I think he was, I think Tua did not want to make more out of something than it was, and I'm specifically referring to his return to the field. He obviously was antsy to get back out there. In his mind, he felt like he's been preparing each and every week, so this was just the same as the last
Terrible. Terrible loss. Offense is good enough to win. The defense did not. Nothing you can do. What's up, everybody? You are. Well, you were the only one in here. You go. your card?
Oh, don't scare me, John.
Sure. You could get back in now.
Yeah. John, you would have been on me. My dad was on me. You want to hear? I got lost my phone in the Uber and my wallet in the same week.
How do you do that?
It falls out of my pocket.
You got to do something.
Yeah.
It happens too often.
Yeah.
Since I've known you, you've lost your ATM card a few times.
Right.
You've misplaced your wallet.
Right.
I had to return your phone to you one time.
Right.
It's not good, man.
No, I should have said. I shouldn't have said anything. Now you're teasing me.
Oh, I'm not teasing. I'm just saying you gotta. Your dad already gave you enough, but you know it happens too
He
often.
was giving me some shit. Yeah.
Did the Uber give it back? Got it back to you?
Yeah.
And then they charged you for that.
Yeah. He did. And then Dad gave him $20. I'm like, Dad, yeah, they
On
already
top
gave
of it?
I know. He's like, Dad, you already given him $20. All right, whatever.
Yeah, you do that a few times because a couple times you took off and you left your hat in the car.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes your brain's spinning.
Yeah.
You're thinking about stuff, and you just become absent-minded. You know.
Yeah. Mr. Cheese. Or no? I make a pit stop at Mr. Cheese.
Is that what you want to do?
Is that cool?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Gotta get you candy bar, right?
Sounds good.
$10?
That's fine.
Alright.
What did you do? Take an Uber home Friday or whatever?
Yeah. I was,
How much did that cost you when you did it?
well, it was all the way in Pompano. I was at my co-worker's friend's house. And he was here, or he probably would have taken me home. It was like $30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Should have called me then.
Yeah, I should have. But I didn't know the address. I guess I could ask.
I
my
don't even. You
friend.
know what though?
Yeah.
I think when you called me, is that why you called me about a pickleback?
No, I was just.
I don't even know what the hell you were talking about when you said. I said, I've never even heard of this pickleback. I thought maybe.
I was at the bar drinking them, and I was just like, I wonder if John's ever heard of it.
And then Laura said to me, she goes, I think that's a shot or a drink. I was like, really?
Yeah.
And then I looked it up. It was Jameson and a pickle or something.
Yeah, it's Jameson and
Pickle
pickle
juice.
juice. Yes. I text you that.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah. Pickle juice is the chaser. I tried it for the first time on Friday.
So you guys went out afterwards?
Yeah. Me and my coworker, Danny.
I figured you were somewhere when you texted me that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was at home. When you texted me that, I think I was out to
I
dinner.
wasn't requesting a ride, John. I was just asking if you never had it.
No. I know you weren't requesting a ride. But when I knew that you had told me once before that you had went to Twin Peaks
Yeah.
with someone.
Yeah.
So when you said that, John, you've never heard of pickleback?
Yeah.
I figured you were somewhere, out somewhere,
Yeah.
having a couple drinks again.
Yeah.
I go, he must be out somewhere having
Yeah.
a beer or something. I wasn't thinking about you calling me for a ride.
Yeah. I had a beer and a couple of picklebacks.
But what I was saying is, if you ever run into that situation,
yeah.
you know, at least call me first before you pay $30 for a freaking Uber.
Right. I should have.
It's all right. Sometimes we don't think about it, you know.
No.
I don't know if I could have come at that point anyway. I was out, but
You were out in the back.
What time did you get home?
10:30.
Ah, all right.
Yeah. I won
Boy.
$22 last night, John.
You what?
I won $22
Oh, good.
on a $5 bet.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a parlay. I had to get the total points right on one game and two games in the winner of two games.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it was I had to get Kansas State plus the over in the points. Then I had to get SMU in the over in the points, and I did. And I won $22.
I've won 120 the last 3 or 4 days, and then I gave 100 back.
Yeah.
So I'm still up 20. I made from 30, I went to 150. Now I'm down to 50. And then what kills me is I cashed out, to avoid losing my whole. I was down, they give you the early cash out.
Yeah.
And the freaking team came back to win.
Yeah.
I had Louisville. I had Louisville and Duke.
I've had that happen too.
See, I keep betting parlays.
Yeah, they're hard.
Because
they're sexy.
They're sexy because you have to put up all that money to win.
Right.
And usually I do pretty good, but I've lost 2 parlays in a row. But what am I bitching about? I'm putting up 50 to win 150.
Right.
So I won on the Dolphins. No. So I put 50 on the Dolphins, right?
Right.
And when they went up a touchdown, they offered me a cash, like a settlement,
right,
for like to make a $7 profit.
Right.
And I just had a feeling, man. I'm like, man, they don't look too good.
No.
So I cashed out, and thank God I did.
We gotta do the John though. No.
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 Yeah, no.
It doesn't matter how talented you are, if you can't go out there and score more points than your opponent. That's right. It really doesn't matter. Just sit around and look and go, wow, we're a bunch of talented guys. Oh, great. How about this? See you on Sunday. The team that does Marcel's book. It's interesting that he built the one that won, but he didn't build. He had no responsibility to the ones that lost. That part is interesting.
That's a good spot to take a break right there. We have plenty more to come in the second hour here.
They just don't have the same defense they had last year. It's the same offense. Same players on offense. Right? They just don't have the same defense. There's nothing you can do.
I didn't have any Diet Dew.
Oh, you do good. Thank you, sir.
Cost of admission, right? $10 in a candy bar. Can't go wrong there, right?
No problemo, my man.
Meng.
This person
Chico,
can't drive.
the eyes don't lie.
Can't drive.
These are good, aren't they?
Yeah. These people, I hate sports talk radio.
Yeah.
To me, because I feel like I'm right all the time.
Of course.
They just don't know, dude. They did enough. The offense did enough. They
Yeah.
put up 27 points.
Right.
The defense gave up 28.
Right.
It's the defense.
Right.
The defense had the chance twice. Twice. They couldn't hold them. they couldn't hold him. So you expect this guy walking with an ankle bracelet on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Welcome to Florida, right? No shirt, no shoes, and an ankle bracelet.
There you go.
Florida man. Right?
No shame.
That's right.
No shame. Just wear the ankle bracelet.
That's right.
Let
It's
everyone
not,
see
I
it.
don't think he has a choice, does he? I guess he could put it underneath his clothes.
Put a sock on.
Yeah, something.
Listen,
It's not like he could take it off.
dude,
Yeah.
when I refereed football,
Yeah.
there was high school kids that had ankle bracelets on.
Oh yeah. And I bet that didn't help their speed.
Listen, I was thinking to myself,
Yeah.
right? Self, what does it say that you could be someone who's a criminal
Yeah.
and they still let you play
Yeah.
on your high school football team?
Yeah.
Listen, if you don't get at least a C
Yeah.
in a class, you can't play.
Right.
But if you can't,
But you know how easy those classes are that they can get C's, right?
listen, I've seen plenty of kids can't. Listen, plenty of college kids. You hear it all the time, right?
Yeah.
These college kids can't get into college. They got to go to juke. When you hear in Crawford, they had
One Trout and then went to Auburn.
he's got a show on YouTube.
Yeah. He's an ass.
He's pretty. He's you know what though when he talks,
Yeah.
he's pretty. He knows what he's talking about. He's pretty. He's a very well spoken, and he talks about that. He talked about that whole situation. I forget what he
Which
said
situation?
when he got when he got kicked out of Florida.
Yeah. What do you say?
But you know what? I don't remember. I have to go back and see it. But you know what?
Curious to
That
see what he
that
said.
whole time there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna avoid whatever this guy.
Everybody's fucking getting arrested back then. They had the Hernandez, and then
Everyone.
they had the Pouncey brothers.
They were
and
always getting in trouble.
They were all troublemakers, except for Tebow.
Didn't keep any of them from going to the pros.
No.
They all got drafted. When they all say, "Oh, you know, if you have a bad rap,
Yeah.
teams are gonna shy away from you." Yeah, sure, right.
Yeah.
No, if you can play,
No.
we're signing you. No.
All
We're
right,
signing
buddy.
you.
Thank
All
you.
brother.
I'll see
Have a
you
good day at work.
Tuesday, right?
See you Tuesday.
Tuesday. Hey, Bruins won last night.
Oh, good.
Overtime goal finally broke our 3-game losing streak.
I thought the Panthers were gonna lose, and then they came storming
they,
back.
They were down 3-0, and then they won 6-3. I'm like, motherfucker.
All right, brother.
And we're going to be talking more about this winning sound real quick on Weekday. But quite frankly, I can't wait to hear, and I can't wait to hear your comments on that as well, Big Seth. That's coming up later in the show. Right now, let's go ahead and get to the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Subaru, Hyundai, and
They just don't have this
Miami, where you always pay.
in 3 players, right? I don't know everyone's contract, but the money's tied up in Tua, Waddle, and Hill. Then on the defensive side, they got Ramsey. You have to give up Waddle or Hill. If you can give it up and use some of that, keep one good wide receiver and get yourself some defensive players, man. Just depends what your priority is, I guess. If your priority is the offense, then the defense is going to suffer. Maybe you thought you could outscore the other teams all the time. You know, obviously, you can't outscore